HMS Torbay, one of the UK's Trafalgar-class submarines, prepares to dive as she heads out on a 2-month patrol that will take in the United States. Immediately a submarine leaves harbour, it goes to a high state of readiness, able to carry out any task demanded of it.
Contact visual, Prosca.
One contact visual, sir. The fishing vessel Green 30, as reported by the officer of the watch.
Clock, diving brief.
Captain, sir, navigator, diving brief. Fix taken 1 minute ago. GPS type.
The pressure is on, and everyone must know their job.
120 metres, echo sounder agrees. Safe depth is 60 metres.
XO, Captain, dive the submarine.
Dive the submarine, aye, sir.
Diving now, diving now.
Open 3 and 4 main vents.
Open 3 and 4 main vents.
Here below the surface in the confined space of a modern submarine, teamwork and professionalism are paramount. With HMS Torbay well into the patrol area, the crew in the ops room and in the weapons bay get ready for today's exercise. A test firing of a spearfish torpedo.
This is a Kilo class snorting SSK, not visual, assessed to be outside 2,000 yards, inside 4,000 yards. We're highly careful because obviously our main strength lies in the fact that we can't be detected, or it's very difficult to detect us. Of course that gives us a huge advantage. Right team, this looks like this contact is close. Check he's not visual through the periscope. And with a target like this, very close range, what we're trying to do is fire our weapon, which is actually very fast and a highly capable weapon, but make sure that our own submarine is not at risk from that weapon, and we're using it most effectively to actually attack the target.
Every member of the team has to play their part. It's teamwork at its very best.
705, check 05. Fire! Firing fire tube.
Initially, we get contact on a target from one of the sensors, usually the sonar. That information is passed across from the sonar to the command system.
Possible hit data bearing 020.
We then carry out target motion analysis on that contact, which refines the solution. And when we believe that solution is accurate enough, we then decide to fire on the target.
Now bears 163 at a range of 2,500 yards on a course of 140 at 60.
Submarine command system here is a big computer that gathers in all the sensors. We have sensors from the 2076 sonar, the periscopes, the Warner, the radar, gather it all in.
Possible target zig 5 bearing rate, zig to port.
It can be very high pressure, high intensity, very tense, but if everyone does their job correctly, it's very easy.
Captain, we just fired at the snorting SSK. We believe the attack was successful.
Exercise over, and it's back to the job of operating undetected below the surface.
To evade from torpedo.
All British submarines are nuclear powered, and controlling and harnessing that power to operate all the machinery in the boat is the responsibility of the marine engineers.
The propulsion department is about 60 people on board, which makes up over half the ship's company. As the AMEO propulsion, I'm used in liaising with external authorities, as well as overseeing the maintenance that's carried out on board the submarine. The submarine is driven by a single shaft, which obviously goes out the back end of the submarine. This is driven by 2 steam turbines. The steam is produced from a nuclear reactor, then fed into the engine room and drive the main engines and turbo generators to provide electricity on board. It's a challenge, it's definitely a challenge, in a personal way as well as a professional front. There's quite a lot of academic qualifications that you can achieve within the service, so there's the chance to further yourself that way, and the money's good.
Away from the ship control centre, marine engineers work in the engine room and machinery spaces to ensure the systems are fully maintained and constantly working.
At the moment we're in the engine room. We've got turbo generators. These turn steam into AC electrical supplies. We've got main engines. These turn steam into, well, through the main engines, or through onto the shaft that propels the submarine through the water.
Right, still a course of 310, keeping a depth of 7.5 metres.
Life on board revolves around a shift system, or watch as it's known in the Navy.
Steering course of 310, keeping a depth of 7.5 metres.
It's a routine you soon get used to, and while the work can be challenging, the unique spirit in a submarine makes this a way of life that's like no other.
If you wander around the submarine, you see that everybody passes by everybody else. Everybody sort of respects everybody else's space. There's no sort of jostling for position or anything else like that. And it's just such a fine place and environment to work.
As well as their own primary job, everyone on board has a secondary role. Here, one of the ship's admin staff takes his turn as plainsman, keeping the submarine on the correct course and depth.
Generally, in a 6-hour shift, so to speak, we do 2 hours each plainsman. Usually I try and keep 3 in each watch. When you're down deep, it's quite steady. It's not too hard to move the planes about.
With such a limited space, careful planning is needed to ensure the submarine can sustain itself for a deployment of up to 3 months. Making sure the submarine has everything from a toilet roll to a major engine part is the job of the logistics officer and his team.
I have to store this submarine for when we go to sea a minimum of 70 to 75 days, preferably 90 days if we can. When we go anywhere, we'll remove all the packaging for starters, so we'll try and get rid of as much of the cardboard and that. We can then cram stow, and the lads are very experienced at basically finding very small holes and putting very large boxes into it.
Morale on a submarine is a priority, and food plays a big part in keeping everyone happy. Feeding 115 people from a small kitchen or galley is no easy task.
If everyone's down and depressed, a good meal really does cheer them up. The hardest part is, as you can see, everything's made of metal for hygiene, and we're trying to prepare our food. And obviously, if the boat starts putting on major angles and our pots are full of food, obviously that's going to go all over the place, so we can get burned that way. But not only that, we've got to keep the sound down to a minimum, just in case we could get detected.
Not only is the volume of food a challenge, submariners, like everyone else, expect the best. It's not just chips with everything.
It's our job as a team to prepare at least 4 meals a day for the full crew of roughly about 120 people. You name it, we do it. We'll start off with a normal English breakfast, going on to the lunchtime, just a normal snack meal. The evening meal, if it was a Saturday, you would have steaks. On a Sunday, you would have roasts, Fridays, fish, so on and so forth. Like on a Wednesday, we sometimes have a theme night, like Mexican or an Indian or Chinese.
The junior rates, senior rates and officers each have their own mess where they can relax.
It's extremely good banter. It's part of the thing that makes it worthwhile. When you're sitting in the mess and everybody's having a laugh and a joke, it's good fun. And you don't notice the time pass.
When you're not on duty, you get the chance to chill out and catch up on some sleep, watch a film and look forward to the next foreign visit.
It is work hard, play hard. When you come off watch after a hard tactical time, you are absolutely knackered and you're just ready for your bed. But likewise, when you get alongside, you just parked it.
The thing that makes it special is everybody relies on everybody else.
It's a very, very close-knit community we have on board. Everyone knows each other. Everyone likes each other.
The spirit on board, because you're such a close-knit community, the spirit is absolutely fantastic and I really do enjoy it. That's the best thing about being on a submarine.
It is definitely what I like. I can't imagine doing anything else.
If you have what it takes, then being a Royal Navy submariner will be the most exciting and rewarding job you'll ever do.